Plenty of scores as teams took advantage of the hot sunny conditions yesterday to play some running rugby, and at the Green Yards in Premier A there were 9 tries to enjoy as Melrose beat Aberdeen Grammar 43-34, with the Black and Yellows wrapping up the bonus point before half-time. In fact, their 34-14 lead at the break looked as if the job had been done, but credit to Aberdeen, they came back to win the second half 20 points to 9 and give Melrose a real scare. But Melrose held out for the win. Their 4 tries came from Andrew Skeen, Bruce Dick, Bruce Colvin and Alan Dodds, with Scott White and Andrew Skeen kicking the rest of the points. With Dundee winning at home against Curry, there's still just 1 point between them, with Melrose having the slight advantage. It means that a bonus point win at Boroughmuir on Friday the 6th of April will clinch the title, but if they don't get it, it gives Dundee the chance to be crowned champions the next day when they play against Stirling County. Melrose skipper Graham Dodds.
We set ourselves really high standards, the management and the coaches, we set really high standards for ourselves as a group of individuals and as a team, and when we come below these standards we're not happy, and I think that's a good thing. We know that we're in basically a cup final for us in 2 weeks' time against Boroughmuir. We go up there, score 4 tries, win the game, and the league's ours. It's totally in our hands, which is where we want it to be. We know whatever Dundee do that day or that weekend, if we get our 4 tries win on the Friday night, we've won the league, and it would be a great achievement.
Gala ended their league campaign with a convincing win at Ayr by 40 points to 29. Their 4 tries came via a George Graham brace and 1 each from Craig Robertson and Ewan Dodds. The victory confirms their finishing place as 3rd and a guarantee of playing in the British and Irish Cup next season. Here's coach George Graham.
Obviously, when we came to Ayr today, they're obviously on the back of a good win against Curry, so we knew we were in for a tough game. We won today, then obviously secures our place in the British and Irish Cups, which we managed to do. And I thought on the balance of things, we just absolutely dominated them in the first 40 minutes. And then the second half, we sort of took our foot off the gas a bit, but all credit to Ayr. They really came back at us and they made us work for it. We conceded 3 tries ourselves, but we still managed to score another couple of tries. What it does now is just makes us go into next week's semi-final Scottish Cup against Dundee, up at Dundee, with a bit more confidence, having played 2 of the top teams of Scottish rugby and managed to beat both of them. So, we're back to the form that we showed before Christmas, and we're hoping to take that to Dundee next week.
In the other Premier A match, Stirling County beat Boroughmuir 31-22. In Premier B, there was a fantastic local derby between Jed Forest and Hawick. It was won by the Greens 30 points to 24. Before the start, it was possible that one of the two could clinch promotion, but results elsewhere meant that in fact it will be Heriots and Edinburgh Accies who are promoted to the Premiership next season. Even so, Hawick raced in for 6 tries with a brace each for man of the match Rory Hutton and also Neil Rennick, with the others coming from Rory Sutherland and Liam Lawrence. Unusually, there were no conversions for Hawick, but Jed's Ian Chisholm kicked 4 penalties and a conversion for his team. David Gobby and Lewis Young scored tries for the hosts. We hear first of all from Hawick coach Phil Leck, who, despite turning round the Greens' fortune since he took over, was disappointed that his team fell just a little short.
We've not done what we've set out to do, which is stay up in Prem 1, so mission definitely not accomplished, but in the same instance it was out of our hands and we just had to get a bonus point win. We got that. Bittersweet really, because that's end of the dream, as it were, and we just go back to the drawing board and start again.
Jed Forest ended up winning the Premier 2 title, something which coach Darren Cunningham was delighted about.
The lads are walking around with their heads down a little bit there because, they wanted to get more out of the game today, but it wasn't to be, and, they were credit to the club, they played well. 1 or 2, daft little lapses in concentration, and it could have been a completely different story.
Into Premier C, and Kelso won for a 3rd away game on the trot, this time at Falkirk. Greg and Richard Minto, along with Chris Riddle and Craig Renton, scored tries, and coach Eugene Murnane was very satisfied.
Delighted with the victory today, a 4-try, 5-point win with the bonus point, so we're absolutely chuffed with that. With the second half of the season, we set ourselves a target of trying to win 7 of them. Obviously, we've got 6, so we're delighted with that. Looking forward already to next season, and hopefully the club and the team will take the next step.
Selkirk won on the road at Peebles, although they lost the try-count 2-1 at the Guides. David Cassidy's 5 penalties and conversion of Peter Mirrelly's try was enough for the win, with Peebles' points coming from Ryan McConnell and Dalton Hall tries and a Greg Rayburn penalty. Into the National League, and Hawick YM won again with a 5-try haul. Keith Miller scored 2, and there were others by Glyn Desport, Dean McCracken and Rory Scott. With rivals Musselburgh winning at Ellen, the champagne was kept on ice and will hopefully be opened in 2 weeks' time when the Redskins visit RHC with the National League title on the line. One of YM's coaches is David Grant.
About 6 games ago we realised that we'd have to win every game, and probably every game with a bonus point, and it'd be great to go through really 2 seasons with only 1 defeat in the league, and the boys have that in mind. Obviously we go to the Cup next week, massive game, but the league is one that everybody wants to win.
You can see all the 8 tries from the game online now on Borders Rugby television at bordersrugby.net. The other local results: East League 2 playoffs, Gala YM 102, Broughton 0. Hawick Harlequins 15, Earlston 15. The East League 3 playoffs, Edinburgh Northern 38, St Boswell's 6 and Walkerburn 26, Queensferry 17. Next week it's a big Cup, Shield and Bowl day with 3 of our teams playing for a chance of an appearance next month at Murrayfield's National Stadium. So we wish luck to Gala in the Cup semi at Dundee, Hawick YM who play Musselburgh in the Shield, and Hawick Quins who visit Dunbar for a crack at the Bowl semi-final. We wish them all the best of luck.